Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel at the director Eric Wall. I know most of you having not been selected, there's some winching, but here is the reason why. I was not selected. I've applied for a couple of years. I was not just lucky. No, there are massive issues which led to that one. Of course, it's based on luck. But first, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I really recommend that you take a second or two to subscribe. So that whenever I produce a video like this, YouTube will be able to automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I will continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Let's start. What happens during the application process is that there are specifications, there are some guidelines which are given there, there are some requirements which you are supposed to attain so that you do the application to finality. First, it's about your photo criteria. Next year, this year on 30th month, when you are going to do another application, you must ensure that the picture is taken on a white background, just like these pictures here. These crayons are some of those who were lucky from the last year's application. Yeah, upon checking on this year, they got to be selected. The clarity of the pictures you can see from your hand. They're very clear. They've taken the pictures on a white background, 600 by 600 pixels, and of course, looking straight to the camera. Well, the first criteria which your photo must meet, as I've said earlier, is that it is taken on white background, eyes focused on the camera, and then there is no shadow. But then, when submitting your application to the United States, other things like first name, last family name, anything, those things does not really make sense. Even if you forget, you recorrect it there after winning. But probably you must have made a mistake somewhere to do with the photo. But then, after submitting your application to the United States through their website, they have always divided it into 6 parts. That's when to do the selection to finality. The first criteria is about the photo, the requirements like I've told you before. Then it is divided into regions, like Africa is one region, Asia, Europe. But what happens with the regions is that every country in those regions cannot get a win of more than 7%. For instance, in Africa, many people apply from Africa, and Africa is really considered because in the selection process among these other regions, Africa gets around 45% because most Africans really do the application. It also goes by the number of the applicants. From Europe, they do, I think, around 15%, and some other continents which accumulates to 100%. When you have submitted your application, they go through these processes, and then if by luck, now this is where it's based on luck. If by luck, because entire is about your photo, the application you forget where of part and the region where you come from. Yeah, Kenya is in Africa, and the region where you come from. But that are requirements which you might feel like, oh, maybe I did wrong to do the long year of path or to do with my first name or something like that. Or no, the computer randomly selects. It randomly selects whoever who it might pick at a given time using a certain criteria. So don't waste yourself. Don't waste your time trying to go through a road, but you have got a chance in the coming application from beginning on October. You have to be very careful with what you're talking about. And of course, the type of application. Some of you does the rush hour, during the rush hour. Well, so I request you that whenever you're ready to participate in the coming application, you be very careful to fill in the details required, and then your passport photo, and then you leave the rest to God. You must pray. You must pray. This is where God works. You must pray to be lucky. When you have met all those requirements, maybe you made a mistake with your father. So next time, don't get into such a mistake. Otherwise, I'm proud of every one of you. I wish you all the best.